Hi, my name is Andrew Simpson and you're watching Sports City.
Hi, I'm Marvin Thompson and you're watching Sports City.
Ready. Hi, my name is Ronaldo Wade. You're watching Sports City.
This is Adrian Hall and you're watching Sports City with Simon Preston.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. Welcome to Sports City. I'm Simon Preston. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another video on this channel. So Jamaica's journey at the 2021 Rugby League World Cup has come to a close. But despite the first round elimination from the competition, there are numerous positives to take from this competition as a whole. In fact, more positives than limitations. In fact, the only limitation you could say from this experience was a first round exit from the competition. But when you look at the matches itself against Ireland, against New Zealand, the number one ranked team in the world, and of course against Lebanon as well, every single game there was a record broken, there was strides made. Against Ireland, Jamaica got their first ever points in a Rugby League World Cup. Kieran Rush, the point scorer for Jamaica in that game. Against New Zealand, Jamaica scored their first ever try in World Cup history, thanks to Ben Jones-Bishop. And of course, against the Lebanese outfit, Jamaica got a double-digit number of points in a World Cup match for the first time ever. Jamaica's point scorers in the World Cup, Kieran Rush, well, he was Jamaica's top point scorer within the World Cup as he tallied 6 points for the Jamaican team. Ben Jones-Bishop, 4. Mo Ogoro, 4. James Woodburn-Hall, 2. And of course, Jordan Andrade, 4 points, Jamaica's last try scorer of the World Cup. Numerous strides to take from this experience. The entire delegation, in terms of the local contingent, they have safely arrived back into the island. And of course, preparations will now go into high gear for the next edition of the Rugby League World Cup. But of course, the qualifiers will come prior to that, and that will be the 2023 America's Championship. But before that, Jamaica will have an opportunity to keep close eye on another competition. Yes, that is right. And that competition in particular is the South American Championship. And the South American Championship is an intriguing one because of the 3 teams that will be competing in the South American Championship, the winner will advance to the America's Championship for next year. So if you look on your screen just about 5 seconds from now, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about because this is the South American Championship. And basically the South American Championship comprised Brazil, Chile, and Colombia. So Colombia are in this tournament as an observer. So even if they finish at the top of the table in the South American Rugby League Championship, they will not advance to the America's Championship next year. So we know for a fact it's either going to be Brazil or Chile. November 25, which is literally 3 weeks and a couple of days from now, Chile will face Brazil on the 25th, the 26th, Colombia against Chile, and on the 27th, Brazil against Colombia. The top team will advance to the America's Championship. And of course, the winner, whether it's Brazil or Chile, will join Jamaica, Canada, and the United States in the America's Championship. 9 of the 16 teams have already booked their passage to France 2025. And those teams in particular that have booked their passage already are France, of course, as the host nation, New Zealand, England, Fiji, Australia, Lebanon, Tonga, Samoa, and Papua New Guinea. New Zealand, England, Fiji, Australia, Lebanon, Tonga, Samoa, Papua New Guinea, they booked their passage by virtue of advance into the quarterfinals of the 2021 edition of the tournament. So now we're going to look at how the other 7 places will be sort of accomplished. Now, there will be, like I said, 9 of the 16 places have already been solved. You're going to have 4 qualifiers from Europe, 4 qualifying teams from Europe that will be entering into the qualifying, and you'll have the inter-regional repechage. The repechage will comprise the Cook Islands, will also include Nigeria and Ghana as well. So one of those 3 teams will book an intercontinental or repechage place. And of course, the Americas. The Americas will have 2 spots for the next World Cup. 2 spots. This is an upgrade from the one that was in the 2021 qualifying cycle. Of course, Jamaica are the defending champions of the Americas Championship, while the United States, they finished second and had an intercontinental playoff or repechage game against the Cook Islands, which the Cook Islands obviously won that game. So it's quite straightforward. If you get to the final of the Americas Championship, you qualify for the World Cup for France 2025. It might be, well, that's still left to be determined. We don't have the fixture list for the Americas Championship just yet. But one thing we know for certain is that Jamaica, Canada, the USA will be in it. And once Jamaica can win that semi-final game, then they will be in France 2025. Of course, Jamaica will want to ensure that they win the Americas Championship. That's something that's going to be imperative from their side of things, because it plays a massive role in terms of the ranking points, rating points, long term. So that is something that should be viewed as a positive from the Jamaican perspective. So that's a good news from our perspective, and we're hoping that it is something that will work in Jamaica's favor quite well. So that's where it is at this point in time. Between now and the qualifiers, you could say roughly this time next year, planning, preparation will go into high gear, continuously improving the current squad as at disposal, improving the local game. Those are some of the things that will be targeted by Rugby League Jamaica to ensure that these things are in place for the World Cup qualifiers come next year. So that is it for Sports City for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Sports City for more content. Take care.
Hi, I'm Marvin Thompson, and you're watching Sports City.
Ready. Hi, my name is Ronaldo Wade. You're watching Sports City.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.